Hi folks, today what we're doing is installing a wood stove up in an existing fireplace. Should be pretty easy. You get all set up. First thing you gotta do, clean the fireplace, you know what I mean? Clean the smoke shelf and up and through where it goes up into the flue. So we got a wire brush and a stick. Like all activities, some have their fashion that goes along. I got the black babushka on the top, it doesn't show soot so much. I got orange and black, school colors. This keeps the soot from going down inside your shirt and making you itch. So I know it looks a little funny. It's just a little bit of safety things. Okay, what else we need? We're talking safety here. Safety first. You need safety glasses, right? And you're gonna need, you know, an NIOSH nuisance dust mask. Works together, you know. So you got a kind of a little soot denying costume, outfit kind of thing. Because I'm going to get my face right up inside this hole with this stick. I'll let you know how it works out. This is an ongoing thing. Okay, so we took a wire brush up to the smoke shelf. We took the flue plate out. You can remove that by pulling out the flue adjuster there. There's a cotter pin in there. It's easy, self-explanatory. Get that out of there. The smoke shelf has a lot of stuff on it, so make sure you vacuum that off good. Now, we're going to take the brush and some rods and ram it down from the top. Making sure that you put the flue plate back in so it doesn't blow all over your nice white shag rug here. I'll let you know how it works out. Okay. Well, that worked out pretty well. We've got the, we took the whole flue assembly right out of there. There's a worm gear. You can just slide that rod right out, put it all aside. You never know when you're going to need it again.
Right.
You can take off your costume now. You know. So now, chimney's all clean. Flue's been brushed out. Firebox, everything's all clean. You know. Nothing on the shag rug, we're doing great. We're a little grubby here. You can tell it's very authentic when you get the soot to crack your arm like that. Now we've got the sheet metal. Army knife. And that's going to go up and fabricate a piece to shove this piece of stovepipe from the top of the stove, bing bong bong, up through here, up into the flue. We'll see how it goes. Stay tuned, I ain't done. I'll tell you what the real pig of misery is on this project. This stuff right here. Getting this 6-inch black stovepipe to go together, it's an act of God. Don't forget to put some zip screws in there, you know, sheet metal screws, so it doesn't come apart up inside. Try and get it all the way up to the ceramic flue. That's what I did. I think it'll draw good. Let you know. What you want to make now is a piece of light gauge sheet metal. This is called joist tanning. That's what I'm using. And you want to make some way to have it kind of spring up in there. So I'm going to take a hand brake like this and kind of put a little bit of a flange all the way around it like this, right? So it springs up in there and will stay. We might use a little bit of fast plug, that quick drying cement stuff. Dries in 20 seconds, you know. Maybe to hold it up in there. But the whole idea is, in case thing don't work out for you, or you get tired of burning wood, you want to be able to put it back in fireplace service. So what you're putting in here is not for good and forever, but you know, you don't want it to fall out either. So, you know, we put that little springy edge on there, and then we're gonna whammer zammer it up in there. Always be careful. You monkey around that sheet metal, it'll bite you, and you'll start bleeding. Hopefully that ain't gonna happen right now. You see, it's getting a little edge on there, so when you slide it up in there, that'll kind of boing, spring in there. Huh? We'll see how that works out. I'll let you know. Of course, we gotta cut a hole for the flue. Just to show you how we do the hole for the stovepipe. Put a bunch of little tabs in there, so that'll, when you shove it through there, gotta grab it. You know, make a real snug kind of fit. You might try that. I'm already bleeding, so I'm telling you, be careful. This stuff's sharp. Well, there you have it, folks. I mean, there's the stove. It's in there. We just kind of tilt it back down there and shove the, you know, the little cast piece up into the piece of flue pipe. Worked out pretty good. I got it's a dark and stormy night. I got another piece of this. I'm going to shoot this right around in back here like this. Friction fit that right in there, just as kind of a heat reflector. I think with more heat coming out into the room, it's going to draw better. Hopefully we're going to make a fire in this a little later, and I'll let you know. That's it for today. You can try it. They're $179 at Lowe's. These things, about 30 bucks in miscellaneous sheet metal and pipe. You know, boom, you're all done. 210, 220. What do you need for tools? Nothing really. Well, the only thing you might not have is a little sheet metal brake. You can get away with it with just a pair of slip joint pliers, anything, you know. This ain't rocket science. But you want to get that pan as close to airtight, I think, as you can. You know, I'm bleeding. I told you there will be blood. That's it. I make no claims that this is going to actually work, or it won't burn your house down. So, you know, caveat emptor, they say, you know. Okay, well, thanks. That's trout season for today.